Hi everyone, Paul Morbid here, Morbid Team Entertainment. Okay, so what we're going to do out of this Super 8 cartridge of old K40, we're going to make a test cartridge that you can have film in it and run through your Super 8 camera to see if it's advancing film. Okay, so what I've already started to do is go around the edge right here and remove some of the plastic. Okay, once you've got it around there, okay, what you can do is you can do a twist on it until you get it. And it's going to be kind of hard at times until you get this part to protrude, and you press upon it like that. Once you press upon it, and you take a bit of a screwdriver flathead, and what you do is you go around the edge of it. Okay, keep it level because you don't want to spill the two sides of the film out, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute if you're not familiar with the inside of a Super 8 cartridge. Alright, so I'm going to get this here, go around, there I am, don't pull this up too much, not yet at least, come here you. So it's going to be kind of stubborn, all right? So I've done this with single 8 cartridges, and they're much easier, believe me. Okay, once you've got your corners pulled up quite a bit more, you can pull this up, all right? And you may not want to break it off of here due to the pressure plate system that's within here. I have another video showing how the pressure plate system works in Super 8. Okay, here's the pressure plate here in the Super 8. Okay, and behind this is a piece of brass. Okay, and that gives it it's a brass spring behind here. It's a flat spring. Okay, rather than the single 8, which some of us prefer, that the cartridge does not have a pressure plate. It's in the camera just above the claw within the camera. Okay, next what I've done here right on this line is I've taken a flat mini head screwdriver and just made a line just like that, and I did it several times with the ruler on, and then finally I removed this ruler and kept sawing into the cartridge, that lid right there, not really a lid, it's the bottom of the cartridge, okay, until it finally became weak. Once that happened, I'm just starting to bend this back gently. You see what I'm doing here? Okay, until it's just gonna break off just like that. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, and when it gets close to breaking off, I can just kind of tear it down just like that and pop that right off right there. Okay, and there you are. Okay, there's the film inside. You can see how it is, and we'll just go to the next level. Next, what you're going to do with this door right here, any of these little edges right here, these little pieces of plastic, they're to the left, and you take a pair of pliers and just peel that stuff off. Be careful and not to damage this part. Okay, but just take that stuff and just pull it out of the way. Next take you some tape, alright, whatever type you like, rub it right across there, make that a door. It does not have to be pretty. Then cut these little edges off the best you can, alright? Again, it doesn't have to be pretty. No Picasso. Alright, there you go. So you can look down in here and see at the end of my pencil eraser, up under this clear disc, You can see the film is decreasing and advancing up to here. Okay, just make sure you keep your thumb on this and don't let it fall out when you turn it upside down. You just flip this closed, and you'll have to take the advancing wheel and just move it around to make sure it doesn't fall out. Okay, so there you are. You got it just like that. Okay, okay, okay. Make sure you push this part in just like that to secure it back inside of there. All right, and generally that should help a good bit. Okay, so next I'm going to start around here on the other side. On this edge, take my pliers, in the same fashion, go around the edge. So you can kind of, right here from this hinge, come right there. Alright, if that's the way you want to do it. I'm going to peel this back up, what we're going to do. And what's going to happen when you keep going down here on this side, eventually you're going to grab too far. Notice that it makes a difference. You're going to pull this side up like that. See that? Basically the same deal here. Just keep going down with this, and it's going to cut through until finally you got your door made. Then you can put your tape on it. Okay, once you've removed this to make another lid, okay, put that off to the side. You have to make another hinge because this is going to move here. See that? Here and here. Take a good look. Alright, so you got to secure that. And the way you do that is more tape. So just take it and tape it. Again, no Picasso, it doesn't have to be perfect or anything. So just enough for it to do its job. Just want to test your cameras. Any type of cameras you get. Alright. We're going all the way around here. Then you got to cut it a bit short because this is a bit short right here. Okay, so just take a look at it. Tear it, and you're done. Okay, you can fix it. You can fix it in a minute. Okay, so we got our parts right here. All right. So what you want to do is take this disc right here. You see where it's got this lip on it? Show you at the end of my pencil eraser right there. What you want to do, you want to put it in this area here. Nothing essentially rolls this area. It's pretty mobile. Alright. So take you out some film. Okay. And remember, this is going to wrap in here like so. Okay. That's how it's going to go in. Put your tape on like so. Get that part down in there. Alright, there you are. Get the idea? Alright. Next, it's just applying this film straight to there. Okay? Just like that. Okay. That's it. Alright. Run your film right around here. just like so. Emulsion side out. Sprocket holes up. Okay. Run it right through here. This little area. And around this roller. You can kind of fix that in a minute. So I'll show you what's up with that, but right now just get it around the roller. Okay, so there you go. See how it is here? Right there. Wraps right around. Comes right around here and right out. Alright? Emulsion side. Sprocket holes up. Pressure plate. Right here. Spring. This side up. Got the two little teeth up there. 1, 2. Slide it right in. Just like that. Okay. See how it fits snugly right across here around the round part? That's really nice how it fits right there. Okay. Get that hole on top of there. Next part, I kind of get this wrong from time to time. Anyway, slide it in here until it fits. Oh, yeah, do that. Okay, it didn't do it, so I guess I'll turn it around. Okay, there it goes. See, told you. Now, give it a test. Okay. Next, we're going to put the front on. Remember, it's going to be the label side up. Alright, so I'll take that, we're going to put it on here. But first, before we do that, we're going to just take the film and run it straight through. Just like this. See right here? Right across this wall right there. Alright, run it right across that wall. Okay. It's going right across the pressure plate. I would put my finger on the pressure plate here and push down, you know, so as not to pull it out. Anyway, take the film on this side and put it in just like that. Just stick it in there for right now. Alright, I've got my tape pulled back on each side. Here's some of the label. Okay, and just apply this right on. Now you can see again also that the claw holes are right here, and there's the pressure plate active. Alright, so this is a good time to take that up, I would say. One side and the other side. Wise choice there. Alright. I would also say this is a good time to take this lid and put it on top of here. It is not to spill out any film. Doubly making sure that this film right here is going right around this little loop and around this roller. Alright. And yeah, we'll make a hinge for it out of tape in a moment. Okay, so turn this over. This is the part where the film just, it comes around. It's really, the thing is black, so I'm trying to get as much light on the subject as possible. Right. So you see how it's coming in through here, right? Through that wall right there. And there is a little section to where it comes around right here. You'll notice it. This little area here, and it comes around right inside of here, from the wall here, and then there. That's where the film comes in. Okay, so what we got to do first again is secure some tape. All right. That looks like that ought to do it. Okay. Take this, and of course, just set it right down on top of here. And just start spinning. Alright, so just wind this up in there. And on here, make sure in this area that it goes around this part here and through here, just like this. Got it? So I'll wind this so you can see it. Okay. Bring in for a close-up so you can see what's going on. Okay, you see there? That's how it is right there. Okay? Okay, just to be clear, on this Super 8 tester cartridge right here, whatever happens, if you get the film all the way to the end, if you mistakenly break it off, whatever you want to do, however you want to make yours, the deal is that you're going to have to manually re-spool the film back. Okay, that's what's going to have to happen. So, just to be clear about that. Okay, so just about the only thing left to do is make a hinge on the door, which I've already done with tape. Is it crude? Yes. Does it work? Yes, it does. Do we care how it looks? No. Because I just want a basic DIY. This got stuck up in there for some odd reason. Super 8 cartridge. I'll even close it up like here. Alright. I'll turn it over. And I'll close it up on this side. There. Okay. Next thing to do is give it a test. Alright. Magic marker. Let's see if the cartridge can be advanced through a camera. And We'll put this down inside of here and see how it holds in. But at any rate, I'll find a way around it. Pressing the shutter button here. It's more than enough. It doesn't sound quite right, but it did advance. Am I right? So this is how I've built my basic DIY tester, and you can do it too, of course. And I just label it tester like I do all of my cartridges, just like that. All right, this will prevent you from continuing to pay, you know, countless amounts of money, you know, for, you know, more and more cartridges. So you can just get it this way, is what you can do. All right, that way it's all done and it's all good and ready to go. And remember, everyone, for more videos like these, do subscribe. Until next time, later.